Yo, Chuck, what's the move, man? I was on my way up here to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Then this brother stopped me and asked me, yo, what's up with that brother Chucky D? He swear he nice. I said, yo, the brother don't swear he nice, he knows he's nice, you know what I'm saying? So, Chuck, I got a feeling you turning into a public enemy, man. Now, remember that line you was kicking to me on the way out to L.A. Lounge in Queens while we was in the car on our way to the shop? Well, yo, right now, kick the bass for them brothers and let them know what goes on.
Rolling stones of the rap game, not bragging. Look bigger than Jagger, not sagging. Roll it backwards, I'ma leave it at that. That ain't got nothing to do with rap. Shut your backs, expose those cats who pose as heroes, take advantage of blacks. The government's gangsters, so cut the crap. A war going on, so where y'all at? Fight the power, cause great responsibility. F the police, who's stopping you from killing me? Disasters, fiascos, a loop by PE. It's a science that we believe in TV. Spreading riches, bitches, this new thing about snitches. Watch the masses move as the masses switches. System distant, but barely missed her. My soul intention to save my brothers and sisters. Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, man, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard-headed, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
Screaming gangster 20 years later. Of course, endorsed while consciousness faded. New generations believe in them fables. Gangster boogie on two turntables. So no love, so it's easy to hate it. Desecrated while the coroner waited. Any given Sunday, so where y'all rated? With slavery, lynching, and them drugs infiltrated. I'm like that dog Chucky, baby. Keep coming back to live love life like I'm crazy. Keep it moving, rising to the top. Duck trust, clean living, you don't stop. Revolution means change, don't look at me strange. So I can't repeat what other rappers be saying. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Harder than you think is a beautiful thing. Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that.
Get up!
Just like that. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, man, let me tell you a little something, man. These brothers running around, hard-headed, they get a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know, they try to bring you down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that.
So it's time to leave you a preview, so you too can review what we do. 20 years in this business, how you sell soul, she wins. People bear witness. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. So don't mind me if I repeat myself. These simple lines be good for your health, to keep them crime rhymes on the shelf. Live love life like you just don't care. 5,000 leaders never scared. Rain and noise is the moment they fear. Get up, still a beautiful idea. Get up, throw your hands in the air. Get up and show no fear. Get up if y'all really care. We need 20 years, now get up.
Yeah, that's right. We're public enemy number one in New York. Public enemy number one in Philly. Public enemy number one in D.C. Public enemy number one in Cleveland, Ohio. Also, we're public enemy number one in St. Louis. Public enemy number one in New Jersey. And fuck it. Also, public enemy number one in Cincinnati. In Atlanta. And the public enemy number one in Chicago. Public enemy number one in Detroit. Public enemy number one in Oakland. Public enemy number one in Baltimore. Public enemy number one.
Capital One.
Test.
Like the vibe in here.
In the heat of battle, your squad relies on you. Don't let them down.
What it is.
It's a new podcast.
WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo.
1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, are you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
It's showtime!
It's Mojo in the Morning. I got so excited last night, guys. I was sitting down, getting ready to watch the Detroit Pistons game, and I'm all of a sudden excited when my phone rings, and I see Shannon's name appear on my phone. I mean, not that you'd get just excited that you get a phone call at night when you're out watching the game. I mean, some people would look at that as a disturbance, but I rarely get a late night telephone call from one Shannon. And all of a sudden, I'm like racing to pick up my phone, and it went away. And I'm like, oh, what happened? I wonder if her phone service went out on her. Only to get that beloved text right afterwards that said, sorry, butt dial. I was so sad. At that moment, I got so like, oh, God, like this thing came over me. I don't know what it was. It was this moment of being a middle school kid and having that girl that you went to school with that didn't even recognize you anymore. Very sad moment in my life, yes.
God.
You know what it
I'm
sound
not
like?
that exciting.
Yeah.
It sounds
I'm
like
honored,
like
but
you
I'm
say,
not
middle
excited.
school slow-mo in movies where you see the girl wave at you and you think she's waving, and then you turn around and it's her best friend behind you.
Yes, that's what it was, Kev. It was very sad. So I looked at that text for quite a while as I sat
God,
there
you
and I
were
thought
so
to myself,
dramatic.
little Tommy was coming back in a moment of not knowing what I was going to do. I felt like for a moment there, I was wanted. And then butt dial came. Oh, so I sat down and I wrote this as a topic tonight because I wanted to ask this question. First off, what were you doing? Why was your butt dial?
So I was in the car because basically I'm an Uber for my children at night, so I live in my car. And
I'm sorry. Let me get the sad music on.
You are on my favorites
Oh,
list in
yeah,
my
I'm
car,
happy.
on my CarPlay.
Back excited.
But my sister Jacqueline is right above you, and I went to call her, and I accidentally hit your name, and I realized it very quickly.
Wow, I like that Jacqueline is just above me. That means I'm in the family realm of the favorites. That's
Yep.
actually kind of nice. Top
Yep.
five.
So I'm sorry, but I was really trying to call
that's
her.
okay. That's okay. But I will say this to you. You have those moments, too, like when you do, butt dial that could be moments that are actually kind of good. Like I could have picked up the phone and could have heard that moment where Shannon was yelling at her kids. Like I could have had one of those if it was a true butt dial, which by the
Or
way...
talking about you.
That's right. Which, by the way, are my favorite butt dials. My favorite butt dial is usually from one of my buddies, Jeff, when he will butt dial and you hear 3.5 minutes of full-on conversations of him talking to people. Has anybody ever had a butt dial where they butt dialed somebody and they left a bunch of stuff on their person actually was listening and you said something about them? I'd love to hear those stories.
I usually just hear butt.
You just hear the butt?
Like you just hear,
Movement?
it sounds like you're obviously in a pocket or something. Like
Yeah.
you don't actually hear words, and it's 4 minutes of just my dad's butt. the
Just
voice
going.
was just like,
Shannon brought up a really good point before the show when I said I was going to bring this up as the topic at this moment. She goes, why do we even still call it a butt dial? Nobody keeps the
It's not
phone
a
in their
butt
butt.
dial.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for guys, it's probably their front pockets. And for women, it's in their purse probably, right?
Well, not even that, but everybody has or should have a passcode. So it's really hard to accidentally butt dial somebody because you have to be in your phone already.
It is and it isn't, though. For some reason, I feel like there's some updates I've done to my phone that make me, like my flashlight still goes off all the time. And I don't know what. I feel like I'm literally, an 18-year-old man with my flashlight on all the time with some of the new updates that are there. So
The worst sometimes is when you have a family member that you know want to talk your head off, and you make a mistake and call them, and you do your best to try to end the call immediately, but for some reason they get that one call, and then they call you back, you're like, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, well, how are things going? Like, bro, I didn't mean to call you in the first place.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up.
844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, or text is 95500. What's the most awkward butt dial you ever received or you ever sent? And is it more awkward if you're talking to another person and communicating, or is it more awkward if you're in your car, like, singing? They're getting you, like, whatever you're listening to on the radio or on your streaming services, singing along to it. Good morning. It is the Mojo in the Morning show. Nice to have you here with me, and Shannon and Anna and Kev, Lydia, Bianca, Zach, and of course, everybody working hard behind the scenes here on our show today. You know what's funny though about you calling at that moment?
Right.
I thought to myself, oh God, Shannon's sick. Like, I thought it was something because she just traveled. She just traveled, and then it's always one of those things. I'm like, wow, her voice sounded good this morning. Actually, your voice sounds great. It sounds you sound better.
I know. Thank God.
Yeah.
7 weeks of that weird voice thing. Yes,
Yeah.
which they finally figured out what it was. But yeah,
it's good. What's up, Amy? How you doing?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Fantastic, Amy. Who is the butt dialer?
So I have a coworker that was trying to get a hold of a different coworker, and he didn't answer the phone, and my coworker thought the phone hung up, and he accidentally left a voicemail talking nothing but crap about the other guy, and the other guy got the voicemail.
Oh, God. What was it like in the office the next day?
Luckily, it's 2 separate, locations, so that was fine. It was no tension, but, he probably felt like a dumbass.
Yeah. I always love the talking crap thing because I wonder if there's any legitimacy to the crap that they're talking. Like,
oh, yeah, that guy's definitely got a reputation. He's kind of a douche.
yeah, right. Exactly. If everybody knows the whole story, they're siding with them. What's going on, Anna? How you doing? Is it Anna or Anna?
Anna.
Anna, what's up, Anna?
I was just calling to say, with butt dialing in general, I feel like the older generation does it more often because you never lock your phone before putting it in your pocket. My mom does it 4 times a day.
Yeah, it is true. You just kind of automatically assume that it's going to lock itself at that moment.
Right.
Yeah, it is interesting. And usually it is the older people, way older than even Shannon, because she's not that old.
They say
okay. Yeah, you might get a phone call from me today for saving yourself there.
But it is funny that they just sit there and, they're willy-nilly with their, although I just said willy-nilly, so that's probably, yeah. What's going on, Danielle? How you doing?
Good. First of all, hi. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And so I was really angry with my brother. We are like twins. We're not twins, but we are a lot alike.
Yeah.
And anyways, I was so mad at him that I accidentally butt dialed him, and I called him ugly, stupid, a narcissist, a deadbeat. I was ticked at him. He heard all of it.
Wait, how did you butt dial? Explain that. Were you talking to him prior to that, and then
he has the same name as my dad, and I was so mad at him, I changed it to his first name. My brother goes by his middle name.
Yeah.
So I changed his name back to Vel, like my dad, and accidentally called my brother instead of my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great. That fight lasted an extra 2 weeks just because of things that I said. Should not have said it, but yeah.
And again, all those words you just said were about your brother.
Yeah, I was angry. I was ticked at him. He did some terrible things to me.
Oh, man.
We love each other. He was in a different time in his life.
Okay.
Much better person today.
Does he still have that? You think he kept that?
Yeah, he saved it. He brings it up at Christmas.
Oh, there are times I look back at some of the things that are still on my phone, and there are butt dials. They're the conversations that you can hear. What's up, Chris?
Good morning.
Morning.
First-time caller.
Hey,
Chris on the phone.
Well, 2 years ago, I got married, and the day of my wedding, I put my cell phone in my pocket. I ended up calling the police by mistake, 911.
No.
Is that a sign?
Yeah, the day I was getting married.
Oh, my
I explain what was going on because they were going to send out a officer for a welfare check, and I said, no need. And they're like, well, do we need to send someone out and take you away to get you away from the wedding? I said, no, it's all good.
Save me.
So they're all good, but they were laughing about it.
Oh, that's funny. That is one of those signs on your wedding day. Angelica, what's up, Angelica?
Good morning, morning show.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
So this guy I was talking to was at some after-hour club thing, and he butt dialed me while he was getting another girl's number.
Oh, wow. So you busted his ass, huh?
I sure did. All I heard was, put my number in your phone. So every time I talk to him, I say, call, put my number in your phone.
See, you still talking to him, though.
Look at that. And he must be good that you're still talking to him.
He's useful. He's resourceful.
He's useful.
Period.
That's the real butt dial, if you know what I mean.
Hey, hold on a second.
We call that a booty call.
Right, exactly.
If you know what I mean.
We'll talk to you, Angelica. Love you.
See y'all on December the 9th.
All right, Jingle Ball, baby.
Yes. Get ready.
Yes.
You got your tickets.
All right.
We're ready for it.
How smart are you? It's Mojo in the Mornings back in the day,
We have to go back in time.
where we give you a bunch of events and you tell us what year it happened.
All right, 3 things happened in the same year. I'll play some clips from that, and then you tell us what year for Jonas Brothers tickets. It was the year that Bob Barker hosted his last episode
I want to thank
of The Price is Right.
you very much.
Have you guys seen these Bob Barker reels that have been going around?
God.
Is
The
it
AI,
inappropriate?
it is insane, and I'm going to show you.
It's so funny. Superbad was the big movie.
When I was a little kid, I kind of had this problem. And it's not even that big of a deal. Something like 8% of kids do it, but whatever. It's, for some reason, I don't know why, just kind of sit around all day and draw pictures of dicks.
I knew it had to be some genitalia. And the big song, Glamorous. Fergie and Ludacris.
Prove what a big brain you have. Tell us when that stuff happened. Call us at 844-MOJO Live to tell us. 844-665-6548.
Abby?
2007.
It was.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations, Abby. We're going to give you tickets to go see the Jonas Brothers Sunday at Little Caesars Arena. Congratulations to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for listening to the show. Have a great time at that show. And be careful
Thank you.
with the weather. Any snow or any rain or anything coming down by you today?
I don't know. I'm headed to work, and I'll be there for 12 hours. So
Okay. Nothing yet, though. Nothing on this drive that you're in.
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Nothing
All right.
yet.
Yeah, got a little bit of that coming in through the south right now. Should be affecting both, actually all of our cities, I think, are going to get a little bit of something today. But it's Mojo in the Morning. Time now for Jingle Ball tickets. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Win tickets to go to our Jingle Ball December the 9th, starring Nelly and Shinedown, 844-665-6548.
Mojo in the Mornings, Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with the first Dirty of the morning. What's going on, Shannon?
I mean, how about our Detroit Pistons?
Come on, Sandy.
Winning their 10th game in a row. Jalen Duren had the game of his life against the Pacers last night.
He's just continued to dominate, and that's the only way you can say it. You know, the way he's rebounding the ball in traffic, the way he's creating off the bounce for himself, you know, attacking people, getting to the free throw line, making his free throws. He's just playing a well-rounded game, and to do all that in 28 minutes, too, right? In your first game back, hats off to him and the consistency that he's found and the confidence he has that he can dominate.
Final score, 127-112.
I was listening to them last night. He had, 31 points, 15 rebounds. It's the first, and he shot 92%.
Come on, bro.
It was the first time in NBA history since Dwight Howard did that way back when he played for the Orlando Magic.
Energy in that place is insane. We are the first place team in the Eastern Conference. Like Coach just said, we got a record of 12-2. Cade has been out 2-3 games. Jalen Duren has been out 2-3 games. This was his first game back. Asur Thompson's been out. The point being, we do not have our full team, yet we are a team. And the definition is that next man up mentality.
Who's been your biggest surprise for you?
Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins is a two-way player. If you don't know what that means, is you play half of the season in the G League, which in baseball terms is like your minor league, and you split that time between the NBA team. Dennis Jenkins played 5 years in college, a year in junior college, been to 3 different universities. He gets called up, and he's averaging over 20 points a game and is absolutely balling.
What is it? What's going on?
I think JB Bickerstaff, it's something about leadership. And I mean, you know this, man. Like, the team will only go as far as its leader is willing to take them and where you set the tone. And I think it starts at the top with Trajan Langdon, our new GM. He set a different tone and a different culture for the team. I think JB has come in with leadership, with words of wisdom, and with a plan of execution and holding guys accountable. And I think Cade Cunningham, being who he is. And Cade Cunningham, shout out to Cade.
Where's Cade Cunningham?
Cade is signing a Nike deal.
He's making his own shoes.
Yes. He's only the 6th active player in the entire NBA to have a signature shoe from Nike. Big shout out to Cade. Jalen Duren, happy birthday.
Are you happy, by the way? She did a Piston story without you having to ask.
To start a dirty. The very first dirty.
What a turnaround.
I love it.
All right, Cynthia Erivo is speaking out about that crazy fan that rushed her wicked bestie and co-star Ariana Grande during the For Good premiere in Singapore last week.
We have come through some stuff in our lives, in our daily workings. I mean, even this last week, let's be honest. Sakes, we've had to really deal with some stuff. And this movie has allowed us to really grow as people, as friends, as sisters, as artists, as actresses.
Very theatrical.
Beyond the dresses and the makeup.
She should win an Oscar just for this press conference.
By the way, that guy, 26-year-old Johnson Wen, pleaded guilty to 1 charge of causing annoyance to the public. He was sentenced to 9 days in prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 days.
So there was some resolution there. I mean, it wasn't much, but yeah.
What was he charged with?
The official charge, causing annoyance to the public.
Yeah.
Jumped that barricade.
That was in
9 days
what
in jail.
country was that
Singapore.
in? Singapore.
Yeah.
Singapore.
By the way, my friend Ashley saw the movie last night early.
Really?
And said it's phenomenal. If you're a Wicked fan, I can't wait. Yeah. Tom Cruise is apparently breaking the silence about Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's breakup. And he says he's not exactly shocked. Remember, they were married years ago. But sources telling me, I heard this from a few people telling me that Tom has told some of his friends that he sees the Nicole-Keith split as karma because he feels like he was unfairly blamed when his own marriage to Nicole fell apart years ago. He got the raw end of that narrative. And he is not and will not publicly trash talk her, but he does in his inner circle feel a bit vindicated now that the public narrative around their past relationship is shifting because of what's happening with Keith Urban.
If they made a movie about Nicole Kidman staying married, you know what it'd be called?
What?
Mission Impossible.
Hey.
Tom Cruise? Come on, man. What are you talking about? I was fired.
I'll give it to you.
Your reaction was better.
I'm just saying.
All right, joke time is over. Work time has begun.
And lastly, it is a trend that was already popular, but it's increasing in popularity fast right now because everything is so damn expensive. Clothing rental. More than 500,000 women in the United States, including myself, now rent part of their wardrobes as clothing prices rise. There we go, Shannon. And tariffs push costs even higher. They said that coats alone, you're going to be paying 34% more this year over past years. And so shoppers are turning to these rental companies and secondhand options like Poshmark to save money. Women are realizing they're spending most of their days in either comfy clothes or work uniforms. They're rarely wearing these trendy items that are just collecting dust in their closets. You're going to see services like Rent the Runway and Nuuly that exist for that exact same reason, just becoming more and more popular. You get better quality clothes. They're not collecting dust in your closet. There's no cost, clutter, high cost or clutter, and you never have to wash anything. And they say with the holidays approaching, you're going to have a few events to go to. You're going to see these things just absolutely skyrocket. So if you do need something and you're thinking about this, get on it now.
For a guy who's rented tuxedos, I always feel like I never got a tuxedo that fit me right.
It's so different for girls. Like I do Rent the Runway, and I pay for Rent the Runway, and they don't even do just like evening gowns now. You can rent just
Really?
like sweaters and jackets.
All
and
my friends do
earrings.
Lily, and love it.
Do you ever get smelly stuff? You ever get somebody's smell on it?
With them, I've truly never really had a bad experience, but yeah.
All right. I got a smelly tuxedo once in a wedding I was standing up for.
Are you sure it wasn't you made it smelly?
No. I pulled the thing out of the
out
plastic.
smelly?
I pulled it out of the plastic. It smelled like rotten ass. I'm sorry.
If you miss anything from today's show, you can always go back later and listen to the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Miss something in the Dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
Hold on, I'm going to grab a winner real quick before the break because I don't want to make him wait. But hey, you're a winner, John. Congratulations.
Yeah, John.
Yeah. First time caller.
Hey, John on the phone. John's up in the Flint area listening to the Mojo in the Morning show today, and we got tickets for you. You're going to see our Jingle Ball. Who are you excited to see, John?
Mostly the excited wife of mine.
I see her smile on her face. Who's she excited for?
Probably Nelly.
Awesome. You guys are going to have a great time. A little holiday celebration, Jingle Ball, presented by Capital One. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster. We got more next hour. Have a great day, John.
Thanks. You too.
Mojo in the morning, 5 at
Mojo in
6:55.
the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
5 at 6:55, yo. 5 at 6:55, yo.
All right, so we don't have a champion. She ended up not answering our phones. So Sabrina not answering our phones means that we don't have somebody to take on Amanda.
Is that a
challenger
forfeit?
today? So I think it is a forfeit. But do we not have a backup at all that we can?
I can quickly get it back.
Why don't we do this? 844 Mojo Live, 95th caller. Call up right now and be a backup for us.
Come on, call in. Every morning you say you can win. Now's your opportunity.
Yeah, so it's open for 2 new people. What's going on? Do you think that Sabrina's phone died, or what do you think happened to her?
Her phone's on because it's ringing.
So it didn't seem like she's the type that would ever forfeit. She seemed like she was raring and ready to go on this one here.
I pray everything's okay. Maybe she overslept. You never know.
Well, we all have experienced that. Knock on wood. I don't like that idea. Hold on.
Never me.
Hold on a second. Haley, are you there?
Yes.
You want to play today?
Sure.
Turn your radio down, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, turn your radio down. Let's bring Amanda on here with us. Amanda, you there?
Hi.
Hi, Amanda. Say hello to Haley. Haley, where are you from?
Hi, Haley. Westland.
And Amanda is from Toledo. We got both
Bowling
you
Green.
are from Bowling Green. Okay, correction, Bowling Green. And you guys are going to take each other on. We're going to have Amanda go first. Haley's going to go second. And if there is a tie, we will ask a Know the Show tiebreaker. Okay? So,
Okay.
Haley, I'm locking you up in a soundproof area. You'll talk to Lydia right now. 5 pop culture trivia questions. It's all stuff that if you listen to Shannon's Dirty, you should actually be able to accomplish. Question number 1. The Detroit Pistons won their 10th win in a row last night. Yes. Here's a question. How many championships has the team won in its franchise's history?
Oh. 5.
Question number 2. This blonde Backstreet Boy is in legal trouble again as several women from the early 2000s have resurfaced with sexual assault allegations. Who is he?
Nick Carter.
Question number 3. The Met Gala 2026 theme is all about embracing one's body. What city is the Metropolitan Museum of Art in?
New York.
Question number 4. Wicked for Good hits theaters this week. True or false? The Tin Man is in need of a brain in the original story.
3 seconds.
False.
And question number 5. Tom Cruise has broken his silence over his ex-wife's split from country star Keith Urban. Who is his actress ex?
Nicole Kidman.
Let's bring your challenger back from a soundproof area.
You did pretty great. 4 out of 5.
Nice. Maybe this would have been a tough one today if we were having Sabrina on. I don't know. 4 out of 5 is good. All right. Here you go. Got to beat 4 out of 5, Haley. Question number 1. This is the only question that Amanda missed. The Detroit Pistons won their 10th in a row last night. Yes. How many championships has the team won in its franchise's history?
Oh.
3,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to guess 4.
Oh, you're so close.
3.
Yeah, 0-0.
3-3-3.
Maybe 4 this year.
Yeah. Back to back with the Bad Boys, and then of course that 04-05 team, right?
Sure.
Question number 2. This blonde Backstreet Boy, and you cannot miss any of these questions now. You got to roll the dice on this one and get a clean sweep on the next 4. This blonde Backstreet Boy is in legal trouble again after several women from the early 2000s have resurfaced with sexual assault allegations. Who is he?
Oh, pass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't pass. You pass, you lose.
3.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know.
1.
That was it.
Nick Carter is the answer. Oh, we got a winner, and Amanda's back with us tomorrow.
Right, Amanda.
Sabrina just texted me and was like, I overslept.
See?
Wah, 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 wah. That means Amanda's the champion. What do we do? Should we let Sabrina play tomorrow?
No.
No?
I like the way Anna thinks.
All right. That's on you, Lydia. I don't want
It's
the
gonna be a no.
responsibility. All right. Hold on.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 is 6:55. WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations. 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning. Live.
That was kind of a messy 5 at 6:55 today. We'll keep it clean right now and make sure that we get you the War of the Roses coming up this hour, plus the Dirty on the 30. It is Mojo in the Morning. Have you ever had this happen to you where you feel like a loved one who has passed away that is up in heaven is sending you signals? Shannon feels so. And what are these signals, Shannon?
I know that you guys think I'm crazy when I say this, and I've said it before, but whenever I see deer, I take it as a sign from my grandma Grace, my grandma Elevato, that she is with me or watching me or trying to tell me something. And my mom is the same way. My whole family is kind of the same way with deer specifically. And lately, the deer won't leave me alone. And I'm going, what the heck is my grandma trying to tell me? You saw the video that I posted on the Mojo in the Morning Instagram and Facebook of this huge buck that was just wandering around my front porch the other night. Now in the mornings, there is a doe that is in my backyard very frequently, like more often than not in the morning when I'm getting ready to come into the show and making my coffee and stuff. I let the dogs out and I hear my Cavapoo Bo barking, and this doe just stands there and stares at him. I go outside, I grab the dog. The deer continues to just stare at me. She doesn't move. She's not afraid. So there's that, and that's happened multiple times. And now we have one that pretty much every single night just stands in our front yard and stares through the window of my house. I have so many videos of it. And I'm going, what is going on? What is my grandma trying to do?
Deer?
Yeah, can you refresh our memory on how this
I honestly don't even know how it started. I think my mom just liked deer, and then around the time like my grandma was passing and passed, they were just all over the place. So when you're in that moment of vulnerability and missing somebody and you see something all the time, you take it as a sign, and I think that's where it stemmed from.
I think your grandma's talking to me too, because I'm seeing deer
all the time.
They're on the side of the road.
I don't know. It could
But Mojo, there's so
I
like
know.
this doe in the backyard.
I'm doubting
When
it.
I tell you, this is not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
I was as close in the mornings.
Yeah.
I go grab the dog, and I'm as close to her as I am to Anna, and she just stares. She does not move.
Shannon, I'm not doubting your story. I think it's wonderful because I've had loved ones come in the form of birds and stuff too. Cardinals and blue jays and all this stuff. But with the deer, I feel like these deer are fearless right now. Like I literally feel like they walk right up to your freaking door and they want to come inside. Like they're like, hey, what you eating for dinner?
Yeah.
But it is interesting though because of it.
I don't know whether to take it as heartwarming. Oh, my grandma is with us.
Take it like
or
that.
I'm like, what the hell is she trying to tell me to run away from?
Are you petting the deer or feeding the deer at all?
Ooh,
I am not petting the deer. I may have put out
No, you don't do that.
some apples and carrots, and
No,
we
you're
had
not
leftover.
supposed to.
I know you're not.
Because
I know you're not, but we also have woods right by our house, so we put all of our like pumpkins and stuff out there. But
That's the least you
That's
could
why-
give them. It's
okay.
hunting season.
shut up!
Your
I did
grandma-
it one time.
Your grandma's not coming
Twice.
to you. The deer are coming to you
Twice.
because you're feeding the freaking things.
But they were coming before that. And then over the weekend when I was gone, Wes was like, look who's coming to see you. You have a visitor. And I said, oh my gosh, throw some apples outside
Does he
for
know
her.
you're feeding them? Is he okay with
No,
that?
he was the one that did it.
He is? I thought that was like...
I was not feeding them at first. And I'm not feeding them. One night I gave them apples and carrots. Well, I had Wes give them apples and carrots because I was in Florida.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I love them.
I think it's a
I
sign
love
for
them.
sure.
Whatever she wants to hear.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. She's feeding the deer. That's why they're coming.
No, this all happened before. Then over the weekend when I was gone, I felt bad that I wasn't there for them to visit me.
Okay.
So I told Wes, give them some apples.
You gotta feed grandma, bro.
I think
Yeah, grandma's hungry.
Can't let grandma.
If you don't feed
Okay.
grandma, she's going to come back and haunt your ass. She's going to be like, where the hell's my food on this one here? I always would take the sign as something that would be unusual. But if this is for you, I mean, this is, to me, I feel like there's...
They're
you
literally
know,
coming up on my porch and looking through my window.
because you're feeding them.
I'm not going to go back on what I said.
Shouldn't have said it.
I don't want to make it
Jesus.
seem like Grandma Grace is not there. I know that...
That all happened before this past weekend when I finally gave them something.
Okay. Sam, hi. How you doing?
Good, guys. So this bird, my dad died in 2012. The day he died, there was this red bird that we would see all the time. And from 2012 until 2 months ago when we sold my mom's house, that bird would always be there. Now that bird goes where my mom is living right now.
Wow. Wait, the same exact bird?
Oh, he's going to... Oh, I almost said a bad word. He's going to spit on it.
Same.
He's going to spit on it. So just brace yourself to have your heartwarming story crap done.
Shannon, if the same
Do you know how
bird-
many red birds there are? Millions. It's not the same bird.
No.
It's
It's
the
different.
same bird.
No, unless it's air tagged,
It's
you
the
don't know it's the
same
same
bird.
bird.
It's the same
It
bird.
sits in the same spot. It goes in the same spot.
Oh,
It
your
looks
grandma
at my-
bird probably
my-
died after the first time you saw it. It's not the same one.
You know what?
Well,
She's salty
whatever
at me.
it is,
Don't,
it's just
don't
a sign
take it.
that was a bird that would always come
Yeah.
into our house, in front of our family. So it was like always a thing that we would say would be my dad.
Do you think that your dad is and Shannon's grandma are all hanging out with each other right now?
I mean, look, if they had good souls and they did everything right and followed life the way that they wanted to, they're in heaven, and they do give us signs that they are in heaven. My dad came in my dream and told me he was in heaven. So
hold on, that bird
I
just
know he's
jumped
in a
in.
good spot.
Did you
Oh, you were probably just drunk and drinking, and that's why you had that dream.
I haven't drank in over
I'm
13
kidding.
years
I'm
since he's
just.
died.
I'm telling you what
By the
Mojo's
way-
going to say to you.
I've turned you evil, by the way, Shannon. Hold on a second. I just want you to know this. I don't know if you know this. That bird is at our studio right now. Come here, birdie.
See what I mean?
Well, tell my dad I said what up.
Hey, I'm about to call security on your dad right now. I'm going to get him kicked out of the studio here. What's going on? It's Mojo in the morning. What's going on, Amanda?
Hi, good morning.
Why are you
I have
laughing?
A theory. Oh, your little birdie. I have a theory.
Yeah.
Well, it is mating season, and all them deer are feeling really frisky right now. Maybe Grandma's feeling frisky.
Whoa, that's interesting. Was Grandma kind of like that? I always then say Grandma Grace was just a sweet lady.
No, Grandma Grace was Grandma Grace became a widow like in 1980 and never
I see.
Never remarried,
Well, maybe
never had a
it's for you.
boyfriend.
Maybe she wants you and Wes to get frisky and give her another grandbaby to look at.
That can't biologically happen, but
Grandmas do bake the best cookies.
Thanks for the theories, though, Amanda. We appreciate it. Jennifer, your grandma is coming back to you in the form of what?
A butterfly.
Oh, wait a second. So, is the butterfly? Are the butterflies just pretty much in the summertime that grandma's coming to visit you?
So it only happened around. So she passed away days before my daughter graduated this year, and my daughter had her graduation party in August, and so it was around the house for a couple of days because we were getting everything ready. And then the day of the graduation party, me and my daughter were outside getting things together, and that butterfly was flying right around us, and it stood on the grass, and then we would go try to pick it up, and it didn't even move, and then it got up and it just flew around us. And then at the graduation party was by like all the pictures, because we have pictures of my grandma up and stuff with all the grandkids.
And it only went around
And
her pictures?
It just went around the board, yeah, and it went around me and my daughter, and it went around the board where the pictures are at, and then we just haven't seen it since then. But yeah, I just know it.
You
that
sound
was her.
so
She was there.
I'm being honest.
there
That's
last
beautiful.
year.
Now that sounds more legit. I'm sorry, Shannon. I
Probably
didn't
just
mean
attracted to the food.
I think it's good. No, this is very good comfort for you. Except for this texter here that says, "Hey Shannon, me and my buddies got your grandma this weekend."
Oh my God.
You a-hole.
You
a-hole.
At 586.
What?
Oh my gosh.
That is insane.
Another one here too. Shannon, I got your grandma hanging.
Oh my! You
That's
guys are all
not funny,
dicks.
dog.
You're all dicks.
That's insane.
I hope you get poisoned from that deer meat and have diarrhea for the next 2 years.
It's crazy.
Oh my God. Oh, hold on. More beautiful stories. Gretchen, hi, Brett. Gretchen, what's going on?
Good morning, you guys. First time, long time. So there's two things that happened to me, and one has happened for probably more than 15 years, and that is the smell of my grandfather's cigars when I'm driving.
Oh.
And I don't
that's
smoke,
cool.
so like when his cigar smell comes, it is like so strong, and I know he's riding with me.
That is very cool.
Now that is interesting.
That's
Smells
cool.
are interesting. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
But that's what does it for you?
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Probably the guy in the car next to her, but you know, it's still cool.
How random is that a cigar smell while you're driving? Because she would drive with her grandfather. That's amazing.
Right. The second thing that happened is shortly after my mom passed in 2017, I was at the grocery store and it was a torrential downpour. And as I'm running out to my vehicle and I get in, the teeniest, tiniest white feather, dry as a bone, come floating into my car and landed on my arm.
Beautiful.
And what does that
Couldn't
mean?
get my. Well, I feel like it was my mom. It was either my mom or my dad because they passed away within a few months of each other. But it was the most weird thing because, again, it was a torrential downpour and a totally dry feather.
Just comes in, yeah. I mean, does that have like a reference to anything in the past? Like, did they like birds or something? Or
I mean, my mom, they always fed the birds. They had a parrot show up to their house one year after my brother passed, and I'm talking one of those green parrots.
Yeah.
And they lived out in the country, so it was just weird for that bird to show up.
out of the blue in a rainstorm?
Yeah, just out of the blue.
It's interesting because I'm listening to this going, God, we've always had the death psychic on, and she's told us little things, and she kind of plays on a little bit of, your feelings of your loved one that passed, and I'm going, oh my gosh, we see signs in everything, and I'm not saying that they're not coming to us. I think it's wonderful if it brings us comfort, but that's wild. All right, Anna, last call. What's up, Anna?
Hi, guys. Good morning. How is everybody?
Good. What's going on?
So I am about 8 months pregnant, and about like 4 ultrasounds ago, I had a dog who passed away like 2 years ago, and in that ultrasound, right next to my baby, was the shape of a dog. And nobody believed me until I showed them, and when they saw it, they were like, oh my God, that is literally a dog. And when they saw it, they were like, oh my God, that's Patrick probably literally taking care of your baby, because I was not able to get pregnant until most recently, and here he is in the ultrasound picture with my baby.
Well, explain the dog.
I've heard about this before.
Yeah.
With ultrasound pictures. I'm not
Really?
joking. Yes. Yeah. And animals. Yeah.
Wow. So okay. All right. No, I'm trying to get it. What is the reference with the dog shape and stuff? Why is that though?
So the dog is
because,
dead.
like I said, like my dog Patrick, like he passed away like 2-3 years
it's your
ago.
dog taking care of him. Okay.
Basically, yeah. And like he was like my best friend. He was like the only dog that I've ever had that passed away with us in like our home. And just seeing the shape of the dog next to the baby just signified that he was just there.
There's one that just went viral like over the weekend. That is, the mom to be posts a photo of her dog that just passed and the ultrasound photo, and it's actually so wild.
Wow. Yeah.
It looks
That's crazy.
fake.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost think it's AI. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah. What's up, Dakota? Dakota?
Yeah, hey, I hit Shannon's grandma in 94.
Okay, shut up.
Oh my God, Dakota, no!
Hang up the damn
No,
phone.
Dakota.
No, but in all seriousness, we just moved back in the middle of October, and there's never been any flowers or anything planted at the house. And my wife's friend, who died at like 23, 22 from brain cancer, her favorite symbol was a sunflower. And the day we moved in, we walked in the backyard, and there's a sunflower growing.
Wow. How are you going to go with that nice, sweet story after you tried to joke?
Even through all the snow and frost that we've had, where I'm in West Michigan, so even through all the snow and frost that we've had, that sunflower's still growing up right now.
That's cool. That is cool. Do you feel bad about your joke about hitting Shannon's grandma in 94?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
All right. Thanks, Dakota. Bye.
Yeah. Cheating is a choice. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
All right. How about those Detroit Pistons?
Let's go, baby.
Detroit basketball. Zach asked me if I was going to give Kevin crap today. And
why?
Well, Zach,
Why would you give him crap?
if you want to come on in, you can come in studio for this one. He goes, hey, see what Kevin's wearing right now? And I said, what's that? He goes, another man's name on his back.
Bruh.
And he knows that I...
Focus on the front, bro, not the back.
He knows it. He knows that I like to give crap. But I'm going to say this, Zach. I'm not going to give Kevin crap because he can get away with it. We can't.
Why?
Because we are unathletic white dudes.
This is true.
And Kevin can get away with it because he's an athletic black man.
Here's the thing, bro. You can wear whatever you want to wear. I'm not the person that's going to go around saying that grown men can't wear jerseys. I'm not that person. I'm going to wear whatever the hell I want to wear.
Do you think I could pull off
yes
a basketball jersey?
Listen, you wear Hokas. You can do whatever you want.
Here's my caveat with that, though. I don't mind the jersey as long as you have a shirt on under it. The guys that wear the jerseys with nothing, their armpit hair sticking all out the sides, no.
Yeah, you're not about to check in and play 20.
You got a Patrick Ewing it. Back in the old days, Patrick was the only guy with a shirt on underneath. But I will say this, though, Shannon, and let me ask you this. I think guys can pull off football jerseys, hockey jerseys, and maybe baseball jerseys. Guys cannot wear basketball jerseys
That's a hot take.
if they're unathletic.
Where are these
dudes.
rules from? Like, what are you talking about?
The Book of Mojo.
I want to see Zach in a Cade Cunningham jersey.
I would look fire, but it would be kind of weird, bro. Like I'm not a basketball player. Like I'm more of a hockey guy, so I look good, and those are bigger jerseys. But like, the basketball jerseys, they cover my love handles, and I'm not trying. I'm not trying to see the flaps. You know,
they're a little bit more fitting.
Yeah,
they are.
They don't grow big, and if you go big on it, then it looks really awkward.
I don't know.
You gotta dress
are there like Shannon, Anna, and Lydia Bianca? Are there certain things like guys shouldn't wear? Like, is a basketball jersey one of those things, or if a guy comes and tries to talk to you, or like say Wes had one, would you look at him kind of crazy? Like, what are you wearing right now?
No, that doesn't bother me so much. Like, if you're like, first off, you can pull off anything. Really anything that a lot of guys couldn't. But yeah, there's stuff that guys wear that I'm like, oh, no. Like
Tevas. Guys should not wear Tevas.
Yeah, unless you live in Colorado. Unless you live in Colorado, that's a big no.
I'll give you another one, too. No guy, except for the catcher on a baseball team, should wear a hat backwards. I'm sorry.
What?
You cannot wear a hat backwards.
No.
See, I disagree with that one. I say you can't wear your sunglasses on your hat backwards.
Never
that
do
drives
that.
me